All right, welcome back, land seekers and homesteaders, RVers, travelers, and just land investors. Today we're going to go over some new lots on landlimited.com. Now, as always, we do have new listings and we do have some for sale. This is a new listing up in California Pines. This is a road. It's just a little overgrown, but I guarantee you could still take like a Honda Civic or Subaru or something with not very high clearance on the road itself. Now, these are pictures of the actual property. This is higher up in elevation. It's probably around 3,000 to 3,500 feet. They do get snow, not tons of it. I do not know how El Nino is going to affect this area. Usually it affects further south, like our properties in Southern California or New Mexico. But wonderful place. If you like seclusion, this has got it. Now, you have deeded legal access here. As you can tell, these roads are very well maintained, especially the main thoroughfares. And yeah, 1 acre. Now, this is being offered at $7,900 with $1 down. I highly recommend taking the 10-year or lower, especially on something so affordable. Now, this is about 1 acre. You are probably about a good 50-minute drive to the town of Alturas. As you can see here, there is no shortage of stuff to do in the surrounding area. You got all sorts of lakes. You got the Warner Mountains. You got all sorts of stuff. If you keep going over further, you even got, where is the Lassen National? I believe Lassen Volcanic National Park is, oh, right here. Got Lake Almanor. So really beautiful area. Few hours to Reno, which is just here down south. Great area. I've seen tons of wildlife in this area. Saw a bobcat, obviously lots of mule deer. I believe there's even a wolf pack that is now roaming this area, as well as Siskiyou and Lassen County. Do not quote me, and do not feed the wolves. Now let's go back. We do have some sales as well. It's easy, just go price low to high. Internet is not agreeing with me today. So here's a lot we have heavily discounted. This sale is good for another 6 days. As always, no qualifying owner financing, no prepayment penalty, and you can use the property while you are making payments. Just make sure to follow all local rules and regulations. We have conveniently put the HOA documents right here. So they have been put on the listing itself. All you do is click it and it will bring it up and you can review it to make sure that this is the right property for your needs. Now, this HOA has a clubhouse. They mainly maintain the roads. I believe they have a pool as well. It's been a while since I've been up there, but last time I was up there, they had a little pool. And it's a very affordable HOA at just $105 a year. It generally doesn't go up much, maybe $5 to $10 a year, if that. I think it's been a while since I've raised it. As always, we have the plat map here for you to check out the property and some overlays. Once again, this is only $1 down plus the dock fee. So for $200, you could own this property today. Now let's go back. Let's view some more. Let's go to Alaska. Now, here's one of my favorite properties in Alaska. We've only had 9 of these. This is, I believe, the only private subdivision on the largest lake in Alaska. And this is a lakefront lot. There is no shortage of fish in this bad boy. And you are surrounded by some of the best nature that, America has to offer, North America has to offer. You got grizzly bears, moose, caribou, wolves, marmots, all sorts of crazy critters. And there is a convenient airport here in Iliamna. This is going to be called Lake Iliamna. Once again, I believe this is the largest lake in Alaska. This is a lakefront lot, as you can see right here. So you have nothing but privacy right here. Great lot. As you can tell, there are only 16 lots in this subdivision. And this, I believe, is our last one we have for sale. So you get over 850 feet of lake frontage, easy access. If you wanted to take a boat or a barge, you can do that. You can fly in. No shortage of activities out here. Would be a great place to put like a hunting or fishing lodge as well. Now this one is a little bit more money because it's such a unique property at $99,900, but with only $2,000 down, you can start your dream of an Alaskan homestead. Now, there are no taxes on this property, which is a unique thing to a lot of our properties in Alaska. Because they are so remote, a lot of them do not have any property taxes associated with them at all. Now, that could change, but as of right now, this property has not had any taxes for many years, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. So let's go to another area I really like, which is going to be Colorado. Now, we have some killer properties outside of Crestone, Colorado, and I mean, just look at the views from these. That one, here's a good one. You can't beat these views any way, shape, or form. Those are the Sangre de Cristos. Tons of outdoor activities in there. Great elk hunting. Colorado is home to one of the largest elk herds in the entire nation. If you are a Colorado resident, you can buy permits over the counter or a tag over the counter to hunt. They're very affordable. It's been about 20 years since I was hunting out here, but when I was a Colorado state resident, it was $40 for a tag. I'm sure it's gone up because, like everything, nothing stays cheap forever. But this is a brilliant area with incredible views. It is in an HOA. Now, this HOA, I can't remember if this property has it, but there is some water, power, and sewer out there. This particular lot allows, I believe, for mobile homes. Let me check. It does not. So, but you can do good off-grid type building. Tremendous area. Once again, low down payment of $99. A great area for a retreat, Airbnb, something of that nature. As always, you can get into this property for $298. There's no credit checks, no prepayment penalty, and you can build while you are making payments on the property. If you stick with me a little bit longer, let's go check out another property here in Colorado. Now, this is another great area. It's one of my favorite areas in Colorado. This is going to be Park County, Colorado. Beautiful spot, famous for South Park, the show. And this area has power. You would need to drill a well and install a septic. There is an HOA. It's very affordable, and it's not mandatory you join the HOA, but there are deed restrictions on the property, and that's just to keep it nice. They do have snow load requirements for the roof and wind load for the windows. Now, this is about 2.5 hours outside of Denver, and short drive to Breckenridge over Alma Pass here. As you can tell, there's Breckenridge. Fairplay is the main town you would be going into, and easy access on the 285, which runs into Denver. Now, this is one of my favorite areas. There are buffalo up there. There's moose, cougars, bears. Had lunch with a badger up in this county one time when I was taking pictures. And this is also one of our more pricier lots, but that is because it is beautiful. But that being said, as always, those low down payments make it very attractive, and only $699 due today to start owning your second mountain home, or your first mountain home, your retirement retreat, or maybe just something you want to hold on to and pass on to the grandkids. As always, we have the CC&Rs here for you to review, some detailed listings, plat map. Now, keep in mind, you can go see any of these properties whenever you like. We have the latitude and longitude there for you to use. So yeah, head over to LandLimited.com. If you ever want to see what we have for sale, just do low to high. Right now, nothing for sale in Colorado, but we do have a lot for sale in California. Boom. It's been discounted by $5,000 for a quick sale. There's only 6 days left on this sale. So if you miss out on this one, we're constantly discounting random properties, and we do run those sales for a limited time. This one also has $1 down with our dock fee. For a total of $200 down, you can get a great piece of property. This is going to be located in that same California Pines subdivision, but it's closer to the front of the subdivision with easy access into Alturas. Alturas is a great little town. Last time I was up there, they actually had Basque food. So I assume there's a lot of sheep herders up in this county. It's a very beautiful county, kind of tucked up there, once again, in the northeastern part of California. You got the Warner Mountains, rivers, all sorts of great stuff. So do me a favor, head to landlimited.com. If you have any questions on a particular property, it's as simple as going ask a question. I get all these emails directly and I am quick to respond. So if you have any questions, just fill out this form and I'll get back to you as fast as I can. Well, go check out landlimited.com. And if you guys need anything else, let us know.